think any coach you hear in front of you over the next couple of days will tell you that they're the finished product yet. We have a lot of work to do, but up to this point, the kids have bought in, worked hard, and really set themselves up to have a good camp and then get ready to play football here come the end of August and into September. So just ready to open up for any questions you might have.
Okay, we'll take our first question on the left-hand side against the wall.
Coach, could you kind of expand on the things that make you confident in Joe Gaines?
Well, once again, he's very intelligent. He's more athletic than I even thought when I first got here. You hear he's a drop-back style guy, but he showed he can run and he can move his feet. He can do a lot of things, and he's a dynamic leader, somebody who plays with a tremendous amount of confidence and has that toughness about him and attitude. And kind of guy you want leading your offense and being a leader, a significant core leader on a football team. And I think he's somebody who's going to have a very good year. He can make all the throws and he can also do some things with his feet. So I look forward to having him. I feel really comfortable having him as our starting quarterback and think that he's set up to have a really good year. Well, I think it's not just the Big 12, but it's college football in general. We see all the spread offenses that are happening, and it's really gone to a lot of the quarterback run things, and a lot of it's changed. It's gone from option football to zone read and spread the field and fast break type offenses and trying to really extend the field, use as much of the field as you possibly can. And I've seen a lot of that over the last few years, and really all of college football is going to that. I was really taken back when I first got back to Nebraska and seeing the numbers, the offensive numbers that were happening in the Big 12. I mean, we've seen the leaders in the top 10. I believe that we had about 6 of the top 10, in the country came out of the Big 12. And for a defensive guy, that kind of woke me up a little bit. But I think it's become an offensive league to a certain extent. But I think at the same time, you got to understand. I think all the coaches understand. You got to be able to play good defense in the football games. But there have been some big numbers over the last few years.
Got a question on the right-hand side, right behind you.
Well, when you talk about the evolution of football since you've been gone, but how much confidence does it give you that you also have Marlon Lucky around and you can run the ball, and that's kind of an endangered species in this conference, a big tailback like him?
Well, my belief is there's two things you have to be able to win football games. Just, right off the bat, you have to be able to stop the run. You got to be able to run the football on offense, and having not just Marlon Lucky, but Roy Ealer and Quentin Castillo and a good, solid offensive line. We want to play physical football in Nebraska. We want to be able to run the football when we want to, and not let people dictate to us, but dictate to the defense and what we want to do. Those are real on the opposing team, and if we're able to do that, that's going to, you're able to control the clock, you're able to control the pace of the football game, and it's going to make you better, not only on offense, but on defense as well. And I think that's something that you have to be able to do, and something we're going to be committed to doing at Nebraska, and having a good, stable running back really helps.
Got a question on the right-hand side, and then we'll go towards the back. Coach, as a former defensive coordinator, when you look at your defense now, how far away is it from being the kind of defense that Nebraska fans expect with the black shirts?
I don't know that yet. I know, even when I was at LSU for the last 2 years, we had a lot of success, but to be able to reach the, you just got to keep raising your standard. And you can never be satisfied, no matter how good you get, you want to keep getting better. I think that our kids right now are at the stage of just learning. They're trying to learn the system. We're trying to get it taught. I thought we accomplished a lot in the spring. We're nowhere near where we want to be yet. But we'll get there. There's plenty of time. There's 29 practices and then on through the season. And, I think that we have some talent on the defensive side. But there's a lot of learning and a lot of things that we need to get taught. think that the kids are committed to doing it, and we're just going to keep measuring ourselves against ourselves right away, and just try to keep getting better every single day, and try and get prepared for that first game, and keep that improvement going throughout the year. It's an ongoing process that we're going to be faced with. But fortunately, I've been in this situation a number of times over the last couple of years where we installed the defense and we were trying to get a group ready to play football and get game ready. So I've been through it before, and I feel that we're right on track where we want to be, and I think that we'll be ready to get them, obviously.
Got a question in the far right-hand side.
Well, I think that one go, those two things, in my opinion, go hand in hand. Part of being a good recruiter, it's one thing about being able to recruit and bring in guys that have, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, or however they rank them. But it doesn't do you any good, because most of the time, if you're not developing them once they get on campus, because at this age, the age you're getting kids, no matter how good they are in high school, they really can't fathom how much more there is for them to learn and grow and develop as a football player. So, you want to get very good players, as good players as you can, the guys that fit your system athletically, but at the same time, once you get them on campus, it's our job to make those kids the best they can be and keep pushing them to grow and become, and to really get outside of their comfort zone and understand that they've never arrived. But the bottom line is this: the kids at this age, once they graduate from you, they probably still haven't reached their potential. And there's just a lot more for them out there. And the group we have understand that and are working to keep getting better every day.
Question on the right-hand side, about halfway back.
Oh, you brought up the need to be multiple and flexible. How can you do that when offenses are increasing the tempo of how they operate the way they are now?
Well, that's the rule changes really are going to be interesting this year too, as far as how the tempo sets up. The rolls with the 40-second clock and the play clock, so that's going to be a challenge also. But you just have to have it within your system. And I know this, that defensively, there's never been a defense created that can. Every defense has a weakness. Every defense has certain strengths. So you have to have enough in your system, and so you can match up and do the things you need to do and create different problems for the offense. We try to be very, have an offensive mentality on defense. We want to attack, and we want to dictate to the offense as much as they're trying to dictate to us. And if you're always in a reactive mode, then you're going to get beaten, and you're going to have some problems at the end of the game. We try to be very on the cutting edge, I should say. But we try to do many things and have enough multiplicity in our defense that we can give a lot of different looks at the same time that the offense is trying to give us a lot of different looks. And we teach accordingly. We try to get our guys to have enough understanding of what we're trying to accomplish that they can that we can make week-to-week adjustments and create new problems for the offense that they don't always know what we're going to be either. And that's part of the beauty of the chess match that goes on every Saturday.